Okay, y'all. My camera was heating up, so I had to let it take a time to cool down. Let me go turn on my fan because I feel like it's too loud. Okay, where were we? I think we were at the dog bed. Right. So I finished, being in my mom's room. So the next day, like, I'm thinking,
I'm delusional,
of course, but I'm thinking, oh yeah, I feel a lot better. Like, I could go up to school. Like, I feel so much better. So I get up and, I'm like, all right, I feel good. I feel dandy. So I get ready to, get my clothes on because, I'm still new to the school. So I still got to put that stuff on. So I'm like, I'm coming back to school. I'm going to look good. Okay. Period. So I grab my clothes and everything and I turn on my hot, I go to my bathroom. I turn on my shower, but I'm letting it get hot. Mind you, I'm letting the shower get hot. So while I'm letting the shower get hot, mind you, I already done stripped naked. Okay. I stripped naked. So I'm getting ready to brush my teeth. And so I'm putting the toothpaste on my toothbrush, getting ready to brush my teeth. And before I could even put the toothbrush in my mouth,
I throw up.
now, it ain't no like regular throw up. Now, this was like, I didn't even know I was finna throw up, y'all. Like, I'm thinking I'm in good spirits. I threw up, y'all. Mind you, I don't ever get sick at all. So I was like, I just threw up. Oh, something's definitely wrong, like beyond wrong. So that was coming out my nose, the blood, like it low-key looked red. Mind you, that's ketones. We gonna explain ketones in a little bit. Give it a second. But I'm throwing up out of my nose, out of my mouth, and I'm throwing up in the freaking sink. So I run over to go to the toilet because I'm like, I don't want to throw up in the sink. Let me throw up in the toilet. It's like a little trail, y'all. I'm so sorry, but it's a little graphic if you imagine, but it's like a little trail. And so I had locked the door. So I hurried up and unlocked it, and I screamed for my brother. And I, in the midst of me throwing up, let me just give you a little example. I was like, Jalen, because my brother's name is Jalen, but I was throwing up. Okay, so he comes in, mind you, I'm butt naked, and so I hurried up and tried to grab a towel, and I'm like, get the rinse, like get the parents real bad because something is wrong. So my parents, they're like, yeah, we're gonna take you to the ER, but we're gonna take you to a different ER. So we're gonna take you to Texas Health, like the big hospital downtown. So I'm like, one, I not necessarily grew up in a hospital, but I know like when you get in a hospital and you're waiting for a long period of time, you're probably not gonna be able to take your shower. So I was like, can I take my shower first and then put on something like easy to go in? So wipe myself down. I hurried up and got in the shower like as much as that I could and wipe myself down and stuff, and then put on some like lounge clothes, like pajamas really. As soon as we go to the ER, I'm sitting there and I tell them all my symptoms. Why couldn't the other ER put two and two together? Why this ER was like, oh yeah, let me check your blood sugar. But I was like, hey baby, if you want to do it, here, take a finger, any finger, you can have the fingers. You can have all the fingers. And so she pricks my finger. And as soon as she pricks my finger, she's like, oh yeah, your blood sugar is at like 500. And I'm like, my blood sugar is at 500. Okay, that makes no sense to me because I'm not a diabetic. I don't know this stuff. Y'all, the normal person who has a normal working pancreas, their normal blood sugar is like 99 to 100. 500, y'all. 500, y'all. So she's like, yeah, you might have diabetes. I looked at her. I said, diabetes? Diabetes. I looked down. I said, diabetes? Diabetes? Huh? Because ignorant me was like, I'm skinny and I'm healthy. Does that make no sense? I play sports. I eat healthy. I work out. What do you mean diabetes? Y'all, there's different types. Type 1, which is what I have, is a chronic illness. Chronic condition, nothing I can help it. It's genetics. Type 2 diabetes is way different. I don't know much about type 2. I just know about type 1. Okay? Now, she's like, she smells my breath and she's like, yeah, your breath smells like fruity, which means that you probably have ketones. Let me look up the definition of ketones, and I'm gonna come right back so I can tell y'all the true definition of ketones. Okay? Okay, y'all. So I found a more accurate definition of ketones for what was going on. So ketones, what people ask would say, what do ketones do to the body? So ketones upset the chemical balance of your blood, and if left untreated can poison the body. So how I found out that I was in type 1, that I had type 1 diabetes, is because I was in DKA. DKA stands for diabetic ketoacidosis. So that keto is a ketones. And as a normal person, but since I had type 1 diabetes, and I didn't know I had type 1 diabetes, and my blood sugar kept rising. So basically, it's that your normal blood sugar, but because your pancreas isn't producing enough insulin, your body's like, something's going on, so I'm going to release this sugar. So it kept releasing extra sugar to, like, you know. And so it produced ketones, and ketones are really, acidic. It's really acid. Is really acid to your blood, so it kills your blood cells and stuff. So if left untreated, it can poison you. So if I had not left that morning, I could have died because I had too much ketones. That's why my body was frequently thirsty, because if y'all, when I tell y'all, you have to listen to your body, because your body will tell you what you need. Like, my body was telling me what I needed because I didn't know. Okay, I ain't got a degree and I don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but my body was frequently thirsty because my body was trying to push out the ketones. So I would drink the water, it would flush it out, but it wasn't flushing out enough because I needed help. My pancreas needed help to help insulin. That's why now I don't do insulin injections anymore. I don't use the pen. I now have insulin pump. I don't have it on right now. I'm giving my skin a break, but that's besides the point. But so basically, because my urine wasn't flushing ketones out good enough, it came out through my mouth and my nose, throw up. So my blood, like the throw up looked like blood in orange. It was like red and orange. TMI, but yeah. So yeah, so I was in diabetic ketoacidosis. So as soon as they told me that, they're like, yep, fluids. They put me on the IV. They pricked me, y'all, because I was like low-key dehydrated, even though I was drinking a lot of water. My veins are little. I get it from my mama. So they kept rolling over. So they had to prick me like 5-6 times. So I walked out that hospital with like bruises all over my damn arms and my hands because they had to keep drawing blood. I was sick of it. But yeah, they kept poking me, and then they poked me, and then they put me on saline, and then they also gave me like a drip to like get my blood sugar down. I don't remember what it was, but I know they used saline to clean my blood, like the ketones and stuff, and then they also gave me like insulin to like get my blood sugar down to like 150-ish because it was like really high. And yeah, that's how I found out that I had type 1 diabetes. Now the hospital stay was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But yeah, eventually they put me on fast-acting insulin, which is Humalog, which I was on. Basically, I use that every time that I eat. So I'll go off of carbs. I don't know if I have anything in here that has carbs right now. Hold on, I got a nutrition shake so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay. So I have pediatric shake. Y'all, I'm trying to gain weight, so I have these in my refrigerator. But anyways, when a diabetic puts in their carb count for their insulin, they go off of the carbohydrates. Then you're probably like, why didn't she go off the sugar? Well, carbohydrates can be converted into sugar, so we go off of carbs. That's why if you're a restaurant and you're listening, you should have your carbohydrates, babe. I'm sick of guesstimating. I'm sick of it. Give me the real stuff. Anyways, besides the point, stop doing calories. Do carbohydrates. If you're going to do calories, at least put the carbohydrates with it. Thank you. Type 1 diabetes management. Okay. So back to the insulin carb count. So basically, they'll look at the nutrition facts and they'll go to the carbohydrates. This has, if it lists it, don't look at my face, focus on the bottom. It'll say 34 carbs. So my carb count is a 1 to 10 ratio. Well, on my pump, I'm a 1 to 11, but when I'm not on my pump, I'm a 1 to 10. So, which means for every 10 carbs, I give myself 1 unit of insulin. So because this has 34, I'm, if it's not 5, round it up. If it's not, it's below 5, you don't round. So I would take 3 units of insulin for the shake. Now, long-acting insulin is totally different. I'm on Lantus for long-acting insulin, but long-acting insulin is supposed to act as like your background insulin. Like your normal pancreas will feed you insulin like every hour. And whenever you eat, it'll feed you insulin for that food. Mine does not do that because I need help. I either do an injection every time I eat, or also once every 24 hours, which is my long-acting insulin. But now, because I'm on a pump, I don't have to do none of that, okay? My Dexcom, I hate it, but because I'm trying to be thick, okay? I'm trying to gain some weight. Okay, my Dexcom tracks my blood sugar, which is a continuous glucose monitor. It tracks my blood sugar continuously, and it communicates with my Omnipod, which is an insulin pump, and they communicate back and forth. So if my blood sugar is like too high, they're like, girl, we need to give you some more insulin. So I'd be like, boop, boop, boop. And it works as like my out-of-body pancreas. Now, I would have put one on today, but I'm trying to give my stomach a break because look at my stomach, y'all. It has bumps and everything all over. It has low-key a lot of scars. This is the adhesive that I took off today. But my stomach has a lot of... Don't look at my hairy stomach, y'all. We can just cover that up. I'm going to wax it later. But yeah, I have a lot of bumps. So I usually put my Dexcom here or my Omnipod and I switch it. Right now, my next site is going to be my legs. I'm trying to give my stomach a break. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's a lot of factors that go into everything. And I could break it down to y'all some more. But I just want to tell y'all how I found out that I had type 1 diabetes. And diabetes is so complex, y'all. It's a lot of math. It's a lot of math. I used to enjoy math. I don't enjoy it no more. I don't enjoy it. At all. At all. Not no more. Unless it's money. If it's money, then make it rain. But I don't enjoy math no more. I enjoy counting money. I enjoy counting money. Other than that, Anyway, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching this really long video about how I found out that I had type 1 diabetes and me explaining, little things to help y'all understand a little bit more. But also I'm going to explain some more later on. Just not right now because this video is going to be too long. Okay? Okay. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and go tell a friend. 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 So come be my friend. We could all be friends. And subscribe to my channel. And y'all gonna love it here. Okay? And that was Life with Amore. A little bit of a story time. There you go. I feel like I did something here. Okay, bye y'all.